Hello everyone, I'm Zhang. I'm very happy to teach you in today's class. Today, I will join Miss Huen and Miss Lei to teach you guys in this lesson. I will teach you the form of the structure. Miss Lei will teach you the usages and the signals of the structure. And Miss Huen will teach you practice with the structure today. First of all, let's start with me. In the previous lesson, we learned about vocabulary and pronunciation section, and today I'm going to give you a new knowledge. There are some grammar structures. I will give you some sentences on the screen, and you look at this. I will speak this. The number one is next summer I'm going to around Europe. The second one, I think our team will win the match. And the third one is, will you be my Valentine? So, do you see any new points in the following sentences? You must note them in your notebook. And yeah, can you guess what are they? Yes, there are two structures that are will and be going to. So, the structure will and be going to. About the structure, here are the structure of will and be going to. I will show you the same point and the different point between will and be going to. So first of all, it is the same point. We can see that both of them stand after subject and before verb, right? So the verb follows will and be going to is verb infinitive. They don't change form with all subjects. About the different point. You see, in the will structure, will follow all of subjects without change its form. In negative sentences, we add not after will, or we can use the abbreviation of will, not as one. And in interrogative, we invert will before subject. Yeah. So next to the in be going to form. We divide the forms up to be according to the subject, and it is a rule for to be in the present tense. Same rule for to be in the present tense. In negative sentences, we just need to add not to be or write them in abbreviated form. In interrogative sentences, we invert to be before the subject and divide it according to the subject in the sentences. Next, come to the usage of the two future tense, will and be going to. You can look at your book on page 20 or look at the slide on screen. First of all, we can see that the usage between the two tense is different and similar. The similarity is that they both talk about actions that happen in the future. And as for the differences, we should pay attention to this part of knowledge because it can cause confusion when you use it or do exercise. Firstly, please look at the left column. This is a use of simple future tense. First, you said, we use the simple future tense to talk about plans which are made at the moment of speaking. For example, this shirt looks beautiful. I will buy it. Yeah, based on the content, we can see that speaker saw a shirt that suited him or her, so he or she decided to buy it right at the moment of speaking, right? So the second use of the future tense with will is prediction based on what we think or believe about the future. In some cases, we can see signs that are verbs that express the speaker emotions like think, see, find, or feel. Yeah. For example, looking at the example below, we see that the identification sign here is the verb think, so we will use will win. in this sentences. Like, I think our team will win the competition. Yet she or he just think his team will win the competition. So for the use of the near future tense, we first you'll be going to talk about a plan. But this plan is made before the time of speaking. Look at the example. We see the sentences. I have made a reservation. So having dinner at the Chinese restaurant was planned before the moment of speaking. So here we will use be going to in this case. And in the last example, you can see that it will definitely rain because there is clear evidence in the previous sentences. So the next use of the near future tense is also a prediction. But the difference between using it and the simple future tense is that these predictions are based on what we hear, see, or what we know. Okay? I also give you a few examples corresponding to each usage of these two structures. That is the use of the two tense will and be going to. Besides, the future tense with will has a few other use, so you can learn more about them. So let's see. We can make a decision at the moment of speaking. For example, I will come to your party tomorrow. I will call you later. Yeah, about predictions based on what we think or believe about the future. Let's see the example. Yeah, the speaker said the moon will rise tomorrow night. And my father thinks the Japanese team will not win the next match. Let's see about the be going to. We can make a decision before the moment of speaking. Like we made a plan, so after that we um, make a decision. For example, I'm going to travel to Korea next week, or I'm going to take part in soccer team. About prediction based on what we see or what we know. For example, today the weather is too hot. It is going to rain soon. Next, we move to study the signals of two structures. Here are some adverbs of time that are signs of the future and near future tense. Based on usage, we have the following time expression for each structure. However, there are some adverbs and signal can only be used in the future or near future tense, such as some verbs express humans' emotion, opinions, like think, expect, suppose. They are only used in the future with will. And in be going to structure, you can find the signals are some sentences stand before um, this structure. They show the evidences that related to the result of the sentences then after, like tomorrow, tonight, next week, next month, or look. In this part, to check your understanding, I will give you some quizzes. You have to find the correct answer for each question, and you have 60 seconds for each question. You were exposed to the forms, usages, and signs of will and be going to by Teacher Lee and Teacher Zhang in the previous slides, right? So to complete this task, you have to rely on that. Remember, to pass, you must receive a score of 80% or higher. If you don't pass, please go over the lecture again and try to pass the quiz. Try your best and good luck to you. That's all about our lesson today. I hope that this e-learning lecture will help you understand the lesson better and know how to do exercise related to will and be going to. Thanks for joining us and thanks for listening. Goodbye everyone and see you next time.